Yo, what it do? Hey, we know you just saw that fresh new intro. Wasn't that shit sick? Well, we couldn't agree more, guys.
Right, we just collaborated with our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes to help create an intro that would take our podcast to the next level. Do you need help with your video editing and content creation to help elevate your business to the next level? Well, Sun City Vibes has you covered without a doubt.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Whether it's a logo reveal, a music video, drone footage, or even t-shirt printing, guys, hit up Sun City Vibes for quality work and affordable price. Shit, Omar even made us a sick-ass hat. Look at this.
It's a fresh-ass hat.
Fresh.
Shit's fresh.
Fresh.
So yeah, guys, go help support those that support us and hit up our boy Omar and tell him Chris and Misa sent you from the podcast and help support a local El Paso business today. Let's go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. This is episode motherfucking 101. With your co-host, of course, as always, Mr. Misael in the building. Say what's up to the podcast, man.
Yo, what it do?
Joe is in his Mexico jersey, which we'll get into that right now. Say what's up to the podcast, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Chicharito number 14 all day, every day. What's up, baby? Let's go.
Nice. I like the fit, dude. So, guys, for episode number 101, got a very special guest on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
A member of the podcast family, Mr. Cash Money Christopher Molina. Say what's up to the podcast, man.
What's up,
The governor. Yo, that's my boy.
That's your boy, dude?
That's my boy, dog.
Oh, shit.
I've known him since fucking Nam, dog.
Okay, nice.
What about now?
Right, nice, dude. Hell yeah, that's what's up. So for the people who do not know Chris, he's part of the pod family. He does our thumbnails. He helps us with the production of the podcast. He lives in Bend, Oregon. He's married to my cousin. He owns the house that we rent the studio out of. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. What else? What other accolades do you have? You work for Hydro Flask.
Hey, he's a governor, bro.
He's a governor. So yeah. So say what's up to the podcast, man. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Podcast people, good to have you here. I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. So I think Chris gave us a pretty good introduction there. Yeah, I'm obviously the second time on the podcast. It's great to be back. Thank you guys so much for having me.
What episode was he on? 14?
It was like 19. It was over a year ago. That's for sure. Because I got it in my Facebook memories that it was over a year ago.
I remember it was like the height of coronavirus. Misa even came into the episode with a mask on.
And a helmet.
A full N95
goggles.
mask. Yeah, he was like scared to shit.
That shit didn't last. True. I remember I took it off like in the first minute.
Well, I remember you tried to drink through it. Yeah. And it wasn't working at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was episode 19. I'm going back right now to find it. But that was like, it was the peak of COVID. It was actually episode 18, March 25th, 2020. Ooh. So that's already been like a year and a half, dude. And it's crazy because you've never been in the studio with us actually since you live in Oregon. How do you feel the vibes today being in the studio for the first time?
Bro, actually, I wanted to say right away, I'm super impressed with how much you guys have progressed since then. It's a huge difference, and I'm thoroughly impressed, and I'm glad to see it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, you know what, man? You have a lot to do with the way we do our pod. And before I forget, man, I have a gift for you. I told you I had a gift for you.
Mi
Can you get it for
salchicha?
me real quick?
La salchicha or what?
What do we got?
Bust out the gift.
Oh, that's for later, dude. That's
here.
dessert.
That's dessert.
All right, so we got a gift. Misa got the gift, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see what the gift is.
And I
have
know
no
what
idea
it is.
See what it is.
You're going to like this. DosXX keg.
Yes, sir.
The mini keg of the Dos. This guy loves Dos.
Bro, look at this.
Yeah.
Right here.
The only bad thing is it's room temp.
Yeah,
But,
That's okay.
but it's okay. But this is a token from Misa as a token of gratification
Yes, sir.
Let me
for
get
the
that.
podcast.
Dude, what's up?
But yeah, guys, so since we have a fucking, 1.32 gallons of DosXX sitting right in front of us, I think it's time that we crack our celebratory beer.
Let's do it.
I think it feels right.
Sounds about right.
It sounds a little like this, guys. Shout out to y'all for being here, Joe for being in the producer chair, Chris.
All day, baby.
Misa, we have a live audience. We got fucking Blue, we got Iggy, we got Ralph. We're going to crack this one, guys. It sounds like this. Cheers to y'all. I'm going to
I like your
indulge.
mug, Misa.
Oh,
I like
thanks,
your mug.
man.
That's clean. That's clean, players. Clean.
Cheers,
everyone.
cheers.
So, guys, for episode number 101, we have a different style of podcast. We're not going to do a whole interview style with Chris. You can go back and listen to episode 19 if you want to hear that podcast. what we are going to do is we're going to talk some shit about some local topics. I know Misa is wearing, these guys are all wearing jerseys. It's Jersey Day. There's a USA-Mexico match today that we're going to go watch after this.
Yes, sir.
The Packers.
Yeah. Aaron Jones is in the building.
Aaron
Mexican
Jones.
Aaron Jones is
Hey,
here.
whose man's is this?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it's Jersey Day over here at the Conversing with
All right,
Chris and
that's
Misa
enough.
podcast. Blue, get the fuck out of the camera.
Shit.
Get those fucking beers colder.
Yeah, get that beer ready, Bob.
And yeah, so everybody's in a jersey. I don't fit into jersey, so I don't have one.
You up with one, bro.
He's still sweating peanut butter from the last episode,
Yeah,
dog.
Dude, I was actually thinking of buying him like one of those cowboy blankets,
Yeah.
and it's just making it into a shirt.
Just cutting it out.
Yeah.
Dude, I would really
The
appreciate
poncho?
that.
Yeah, like a poncho or
That
something.
would be really nice. All right,
be
dude.
comfy.
So,
Yeah.
so besides making our thumbnails, like I said, you help deal with the production of the podcast, and you do this all the way living in Bend, Oregon. So like
Dedication right there.
how is it up there right now? Like I know you're here for a little bit on vacation, but what's the weather like over there? What's the life status in Bend at the moment?
Yeah, man, it's all love. Trying to help out with the podcast and trying to make this. I've been trying to help you live out this dream of making this podcast happen, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So just again, shout out to you and thank you so much.
Round of
Is he gonna
applause,
cry,
Misa.
dude?
Hit that shit. He sounded like he was tearing up right there.
I know. Why you crying?
Man, it's something special, man. I love it. Man.
No, I just have so much love for you guys, and I just have a great time every time.
Okay.
Hey, mind you, he's living in your house, so
Yeah.
you gotta keep up. Like,
Hey.
what are you doing in here?
A little bit, guy a little called the landlord here, so you better behave yourself in here. You know
I think we take very good care of this studio, I would say.
Yeah.
And we've really made it our little podcast home, and it feels nice, and it feels cool to have like not only you here in person with us, but to have like surrounded by the boys, Blue, Rafa, Iggy, like it's a nice vibe. So I really think that's cool. There's
Sausage
a lot of
fest for sure.
well, definitely a sausage fest. Remember,
Just
Blue,
like Joe likes
Me
it.
salchicha. It's not me, man. It's Mr. Packers over here.
remember Blue is doing No Nut November, guys. So we don't want to touch.
How's that
He's
going,
never
by the way?
known it to begin with.
How's it going, by the way?
This guy,
Sucks.
Hey, tell him, Misa. Tell
he
him,
gets a
Misa.
little aggressive, man. I'm telling you.
Tell him, Misa. He's never known it in his life to begin
Probably
with.
not.
So there's no challenge. I mean, this is his life.
It's
way of
like
life.
every other day.
Yeah, dude, poor Blue. And then I'm still doing the No Shave November, guys. My hair is being covered by a hat that was gifted to us from our boy JP, who works over at Telsa. It's a Telsa hat. I don't know if you guys can read that. It's a pretty nice fit too. It's pretty
Shout out
lit.
JP, baby.
And shout out to JP. Eventually, once he's back in town, some point we'll have him back on the pod.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell us a little bit about living in Bend, Oregon, dude. Describe it to people who've never been there. What's it like up there?
Bend, Oregon is the central part of Oregon. It's really an interesting place. It's like the place where you really go to experience the best sides of winter and summer, because you've got rivers, you've got lakes, you've got mountain biking, you've got all the good things that you want to do out there when it's hot. And then when it becomes winter, if you're into all those kind of things like skiing and snowboarding, it really becomes the place where you really want to be, because you've got a mountain called Mount Bachelor, which is about 30 minutes, probably west of Bend. And, it's just a perfect location for if you want to live in town and go to a mountain and ski out there real quick.
Hey, isn't like everything legal out there?
Everything.
Well, it's I don't know about the whole legal thing, but definitely if you get caught with something, aside from marijuana, say it's crack or heroin or anything like that, basically if you get caught with it, it's kind of like a slap on the wrist, and you basically get taken to
Rehab or something?
Rehab, yeah.
Oh.
And they kind of tell you, well, this isn't good for you, man. You got to figure out your life. It's not like you're going to go straight to jail. You know what I mean?
That's good.
It is good.
Yeah, so if
I might have to go
If
visit.
we ever want to go try meth, we'll go hit up Oregon. We'll go try it out over there.
I ain't down.
That way we don't have to go to jail, dude. I
I ain't
don't go
down.
to jail. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
And then also Joe was over there. Producer Joe was over there. What, about a few months ago, right?
Back in July, I believe.
July, man.
July 4th,
July.
baby.
If you want to visit Bend, that's the time you want to
Wait,
go.
wasn't it like? Didn't you put up a video where it was like 8 o'clock at night and it was still fucking?
Yeah, it was still
sunny?
sunny as shit, dude. I was like
9 o'clock at night.
I was like, I'm
Nine
broken.
o'clock,
Yeah, it was 9
right?
o'clock. I was like, am I broken or what? Like, what's up with the
I
iPhone?
broke it. Yeah, dude. So that was cool. And I noticed that it was like you guys did a lot of like physical activities. I think that was the most physical activities Joe has done.
It was.
Oh, dude, when we went to Crater Lake, Jesus Christ, dude.
How many cigarettes did you smoke on the way over there?
I actually was not smoking for the whole week.
Hey, shout out to Joe. I told him no smoking in the truck, no smoking in the apartment, none of that.
No smoking at the bars, nothing. What did I do?
He ended up buying like one of those cigarettes.
One of these fucking things that Misa's always
But the ones that they're better up there, you know. I don't know what they lace them with, but they're hidden, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have told him not to use his phone, bro.
But
get them hours down.
no, I didn't because but I was so busy going up the goddamn the hikes we were doing. I didn't have time.
Yeah, you can't be posting while you're hiking, bro.
Because there's no signal out there.
Sounds tiring, but fun.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was great.
Chris, I don't know if you've seen the latest episode or the last episode, because I know you're here. You're like busy with family obligations, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
We revealed how much screen time Joe uses weekly on an average.
That was fake.
Fake news.
It was 11 hours.
I think that's
right. Let me check it right now. Let me check it right now. Let me check it right now. See
dude,
where I'm at.
That was pretty crazy.
Well, we were just at Kick Social right now, which is a pretty cool like soccer indoor pool thing.
6.
So we were playing pool, but playing soccer at the same time. And this guy was on his phone like half the time.
Yeah, but I was taking pictures. Have you seen the pictures on IG?
No, I haven't.
You should go. Look where I'm at. 9 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay,
Write that down.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Yeah,
that's
it's only 6 o'clock in the afternoon, guys.
That's like
gonna pick up.
That's like somebody who drinks like 2 liters of Jack Daniel drinking only 1.5.
It ain't no problem. That no problem.
Hey, that's you're minimizing it.
All right. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, when you guys went over there, when you were in Bend, you guys hit up the LAST Blockbuster, Joe, right?
Oh yeah.
How was that? I mean, I know you've been there before, but it was your first time, right? Or was it your first time too?
No.
You've been there. He stayed in the truck, and I was like, "Come get down with me. Give me the experience."
No, it's because we
You stayed in the truck?
Nah, you got down.
No, I got down, but like I've been there so many times, it's like I already know what's expected. And he just went in there kind of just basically to get some souvenirs,
Some nostalgia, dog.
Nice.
You know, I got some. I got those. You know, those like membership cards. I have some. You know, I have a koozie and a membership we can give away for the pod. I bought extra just for shits and giggles. Give it away. I went in there and it's like nostalgia. Like I was in like 7th grade, freshman year. You know, going with my parents.
It's a whole vibe, bro. It's a whole vibe.
We actually rented some movies. You know, and I was like, damn, it's probably gonna like tax our ass. And I was like $1 pop. I was like,
oh, no
$5.
shit.
It's stupid cheap, bro.
$2,
Cheaper than before.
$2, and there's no sales tax in Oregon, mind you. So
Yeah.
every time we go eat or go get a beer, it's $6 or whatever the price said. It's what it was. I was like, say less.
Was the movie selection in there? Is it like current? It's like
current. Yeah.
If you guys have watched the LAST Blockbuster, actually, what's funny is I actually rented the LAST Blockbuster from Blockbuster.
That's like a documentary, or what?
It's a documentary on Netflix, which is what took Blockbuster out. About how Blockbuster
irony.
kind of like went out of business, and it's just funny that they have that in there to kind of to rent.
Do they have cassettes?
No, it's all DVDs. I think it's all DVDs. Yeah.
I wonder if people even use them.
Dude, I don't think nobody
uses VHS anymore.
Bro, there's not one American household with a functioning VHS.
I don't know.
I would say.
They still work.
I mean, I'm sure it would work, but I don't think nobody's using it. Like,
I have some.
actively.
I still have some, but I just don't have a VHS player.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. So when you were at the Blockbuster, what are the people that work there like? What are they? Are they very happy about it?
Yeah, and I mean, actually, you can tell that they're kind of annoyed of all the like tourists that are going in, that just taking pictures and then walking out and not giving them business. You know, it's kind of like
maybe they should charge.
A cover to get into Blockbuster and shit.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to just go outside in the front and take a picture with the sign and the old logo and everything, and that's kind of like what people just go and do real quick.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty crazy. I still think Hollywood Videos was better though. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, better than Blockbuster. Whoa, the faulty chair comes back.
Hey, all our guests has to go through it, dude.
Yeah, no, that chair just when it's really into the conversation, it tends to dip out on itself. You know what I mean? It's got
gets everyone excited.
Yeah, dude. So, what brought you back to El Paso? Like, why are you here on vacation this week?
Why?
Yeah,
I wanted to see you. I came exactly to come be on this podcast.
Dude, he's been here for almost 2 weeks.
Hold on. Was this really one of the reasons?
It was.
Okay, all right.
I mean, obviously.
I don't know. I believe
I thought it was just added to the itinerary, right?
Nah, bro. I definitely wanted to come be on this pod. But the number one reason is, of course, our niece. Shout out, Patty.
Shout out Patty, guys.
Shout out Jamie and Patty. We just got to witness our beautiful niece's first birthday, and it was the best time ever. And I'm glad we were able to be here for that.
Nice, dude. That's what's up. And I forgot we were gonna do like a military shout out too for the veterans, since yesterday was Veterans Day.
Shout out veterans.
So shout out to that. Give them a round of applause.
What did I say though? I feel so shitty what I said though. One of the past episodes though.
Why? What'd you say?
I'll serve crack before I serve this
Oh
country.
yeah. Okay, sit this one out, Joe. Go ahead and sit this one out.
Good thing you're off camera, bro.
Right. As we give thanks to our
Joe's gonna end up
veterans.
moving to Bend, Oregon for that shit.
No, we don't want him.
We don't want.
Damn.
Unpatriotic ass motherfucker in his Mexico jersey. Disrespectful.
Mexico.
All right, so yeah, I just wanted to give it. Do you have any vets you want to shout out, Misa?
Yeah, I want to shout out my boy Luis, my boy Ilben Ober.
Ilben A. Shout out Ilben over. Junior. That's the boy. You'll bend over for sure.
My dad as well.
Way.
I think that's it. If I missed you, my bad.
Yeah, dude. I have a few friends. My friend Chris Ole, and then my friend Chris Lawler. My friend Joseph Rivas. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Maybe.
But yeah, shout out to all of those guys. And then to shout out to everybody who's actually also lost their life in service. Let's go ahead and give a quick moment of silence for them.
Thank you for your service, guys.
Moment of silence, Joe, means don't talk.
Yeah, Joe.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, guys. So let's keep it moving here. On this podcast, we're not going to take a break today because we're going to do an hour straight. And that way we can finish in time to go watch this USA-Mexico game, this World Cup qualifying game. Joe's in a beautiful Mexico jersey, like we said. Chris has the Bayern Munich alternate kit. What is that? What type of jersey is that? That's the World Champions.
That's straight fire. That's what it
the
is.
Champions League
Okay,
kit. By the
that shit's nice. Misa's in a Chargers jersey.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big fan of Philip Rivers. Man.
Phillip Rivers.
This guy has so many kids, bro.
Dude, he can't even pull out his own.
He's kind of like you.
He can't even pull out his own driveway, dog.
Yeah,
I think it's fine though because he's loaded, so he can have as many kids as possible.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's a problem to have 11 kids when you're worth millions of dollars. Now, if you had 11 kids, that would be a big problem.
I'd be selling them.
How many kids?
He's all raffling them on the pod.
How many kids could you take, Misa? What's your limit?
Oh man, honestly, probably one more, maybe two, but that's top four, maybe the most.
What about you, Chris? How many kids could you handle?
I mean, we've talked about having two max, and that's kind of. I don't have any kids right now, but we've always talked about having two, and that would be our max for sure.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I don't know what it's like. Honestly, I'm not a dad, so I mean, I watch Joe, I watch Ralph. Shout out Misa.
Blue, don't forget Blue.
Don't forget Blue.
Yeah, Blue's
got like some
Blue's
scattered ones around.
They're all over the place.
Hey,
He's only got what?
hey, look.
That he knows of.
He's got like 25 kids.
Yeah, I think.
Can't take him nowhere.
Yeah. You thought
Hide your wives, hide your kids.
You thought Philip Rivers couldn't pull out of the driveway. This guy can't hit the red of a barn, bro. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ.
Can't pull a cake out of the oven, bro.
All right, so we're gonna talk about this soccer game. Misa, I think you're the least excited for this soccer game
Why?
because when I messaged you earlier, you're like, "What kind of lame ass game is this?"
Can't play for shit.
It doesn't mean I'm not excited.
So you are excited then?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
I'm just excited Molina's here.
Excited to be here.
You're just excited in general.
Yeah.
So you have any thoughts on this soccer game? Can you give any commentary?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, guys. One of those guys is gonna win for sure. One of those teams is gonna
What's
win.
your prediction, Misa?
I think US is gonna win 2-1.
2-1.
But I'm going for Mexico. Yeah, for
3-0,
sure.
bro. 3-0.
Damn, you're going for Mexico too?
I'm going for Mexico, but I think
Shit.
because if I don't, my grandma's gonna get pissed.
Okay, that's the only reason you're
Yeah,
going
dude.
for Mexico.
And my grandma watches this pod.
Right, and you don't want a
Yeah,
mad
even though she don't
grandma.
understand English, but I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Chris, who do you got in today's game tonight? Or tonight's game, sorry.
I'm always going to be rooting for the USA. As far as scoring goes, I definitely want to see Ricardo Pepi score. Shout out El
That'd be
Paso.
fire.
Yes.
That's gonna.
I forgot. That's why I'm excited.
That's gonna be lit.
So, what is it? All USA against Mexico or what?
Right now.
No, well, you just missed it. Misa said he's going for Mexico, so he's on your side. But
Never mind then. Fuck that.
Chris is going for USA, and he wants to see a Ricardo Pepi goal.
Dude.
Oh yeah, Chris. I'm gonna make sure he gets fucking stalled somewhere in Phoenix Harbor for like 5 hours. I'm gonna call a bomb threat.
Aye.
Jesus Christ.
That's a felony. I
Yeah,
think?
watch out, dude.
That's a felony.
Don't be saying that on the record here. God damn.
Invited that guy.
You just called it a bomb threat. God bless. Joe,
Mexico all day.
don't do that, man. Okay, so I think the USA is gonna win. Well, I'm going for the USA.
What's the prediction on the score?
I mean, the score, it can't be anything crazy. These
Both
games.
teams are gonna score.
Yeah.
Both
I'm
teams are
gonna
gonna
say
score.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Mexico.
I'm going 2-1 USA.
I
That
said 2-1
seems to be
USA,
like
but I'm going for
the
Mexico.
2-1 seems to be like where everybody's like settling in, whether you're on the Mexican side or on the US side.
So let's take bets, guys.
It can't be. Well, it could be a draw actually
Let's
because
take
it's
a
a
bet.
qualifier.
Well, I can imagine it end up being 1-1, unfortunately, but I can imagine that
Let's take
happening.
a bet, Chris. Chris don't bet against me because he knows better.
I hate betting. I hate betting. Period.
Dude, I hate betting. Period.
Every
too.
time I bet, I lose.
He's never won a bet against me in like the 18, 16 years I've known him.
But if I don't bet, and he's like, I think that like Mexico's gonna win, like
You end up.
I end up winning.
A bit, yeah.
But like if I actually commit
If you
to
actually
a
bet it, yeah, dude.
this guy wins.
Yeah. That's also one of the reasons I don't like to bet because I feel like it always goes against you when you actually do place the bet.
Always, bro.
You know what I mean?
I mean, don't you do fantasy football?
Yeah, but fantasy, dude, that's different than just
That's an educated bet, like educated.
I don't even know if it's educated. It's more of like you have
Guessing?
No, you have more control over what the outcome is than a one-off game where it's just like USA Mexico, like who's gonna win. Fantasy football is like a lot different. Like you have to comprise your own lineup, set your own like your lineup every week. This is a one-off. You know what I mean? It's a little harder to predict what's gonna happen.
Are they playing in USA?
Yeah, dude, they're in. I think they're in Cincinnati, dude. So they want to play all the home games like somewhere in the north because anytime they play in like Arizona or Dallas or Houston, it's all Mexico fans.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you have a World Cup qualifier, you really want the home crowd to be on your
Yeah,
side.
you're still gonna see a bunch more fucking Mexican people, right?
No,
Those
not
guys
in,
always
not
come
in
out of
Cincinnati though,
nowhere.
dude. Cincinnati's a little too north. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they'll play these games like
You'd be surprised,
Cincinnati.
bro.
They'll play them in like Nashville. They'll play them like in other places. Like they're not gonna, like I said, they're not gonna play in LA because God bless, like that place will be overran by Mexican fans. They're not gonna play in anywhere in Phoenix or Texas because of the same thing, and they probably can't even play in Denver. I would say.
Well, I've actually seen no, I haven't been to a game, but my buddy Leo, shout out Leo, he's
Shout
been
out
to a
Leo
game.
Bo.
He's been to a game in Denver, and it was Mexico versus USA, and it was all Mexico.
Yeah,
fans,
dude.
bro. And that's what I would consider like midway through
Right.
the country, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be playing these games, like I said, in northern states like New Jersey or somewhere, Philadelphia, so that way you can get that home field advantage. Because, like, if you guys didn't know, like, the U.S. didn't qualify for the last World Cup, and so the qualifying cycle around this time is that much more important. And they're in second place right now, and Mexico's in first. So this is like head to
is
head.
big time,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Big
This is a
time.
big game. And I know a lot of people might not like soccer, but if you ever want to get into soccer, these are the types of matches you want to watch.
Absolutely.
USA, Mexico, where there's
International.
right, and when it means something, when it's
And-
for a World Cup qualifier.
And you know what, Chris? It's not only that. It's like being around people that enjoy soccer and really get they get the thrill
Bro,
of
that's
like
the vibe,
seeing
dude.
the game, and you're around people that enjoy that. I think that really like starts. Like I think Misa, if you come out to the game tonight and watch it with us, I think you'll really start
Oh
to
yeah,
feel
dude,
that.
I'll be there
Yeah, dude, and
drinking
like,
coffee.
drinking coffee. Yeah, we'll get into why you're drinking coffee right
Yes.
now. But we actually saw the Champions League final,
Yeah.
and like Chelsea won, and I'm a Chelsea fan, but only because Pulisic's there. But being at that bar, where were we at? The District? Like that shit was fucking stacked, bro.
It was
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous in there.
It was crazy.
When they fucking won, they were like popping champagne
Were
everywhere.
they popping flares too and shit like they do?
Well, we were inside, but
Yeah, they probably would have. If you were like in England, yeah, you got a fucking flare shot at you. Then. Yeah, for sure, dude.
See that would
Those
be
guys
something
don't
badass
fuck
to
around.
experience,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, imagine going overseas to a fucking game.
right? And then it ends in a riot. Fuck yeah.
Like, I think, well, hopefully it wouldn't end in a riot. But a lot of times, like, obviously, like, just like anywhere, the fans get crazy and rowdy.
Gangs.
Well, I wouldn't say gangs, but they get crazy. They drink a lot. They like to fucking party, and then they
Fucking
go watch
Russians?
a game.
They're pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude. And like, imagine being at like a game like in like, have you seen like in Serbia and Croatia where they have like those crazy crowds that literally are like gangs of people?
No, I haven't seen that.
Watch that shit on Vice, dude. Look that shit up. These guys are like.
I was expecting more like Brazil or Argentina.
Well, over there it's like that too.
Or
but
even like who did USA just play recently? It was Honduras.
Honduras,
I think. That was like very.
Those guys were like sitting on the railings of the fucking like stadium, like they're just hanging right there.
The bus is driving in for USA, and I think they had to have like so much security so people weren't throwing shit at the bus. Like it's like a very hostile environment, bro. It's pretty insane.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
shit! I
It's
mean, they're
fucking
probably
lit.
huge fans of the team.
Well, that and also like they're huge fans of the game, the sport of soccer. You know what I mean? And here
They turn to violence.
yeah, dude, they really do. And here, like, you don't see crazy fucking rabid supporters like that here, unless like you go to like probably like a big city where you'll see like a lot of like Manchester United fans or Barcelona fans or whatever.
Yeah, if you're in Spain or in England.
Yeah, but in like El Paso, it's kind of like, you know, we don't really have like besides the Locos, like a huge team to like root for that everybody gets behind.
There's a team.
Yeah, I was in Mexico, bro.
Nope.
I think there's
shout out
more
to the-
Mexico fans.
Shout out to the Locos real quick. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very impressed with the season that they had this year.
Well, no, so the Locos had a very good season again. They finished number 1 in the Western Conference Final, and then they lost to the 8th seed in the first round of the playoffs at home.
Unfortunate. I mean, any given day, you know, soccer.
Yeah, and the bad part is the past 2 years they had made it almost to the Western Conference Final, and which is good. And this year they were projected to go on and win, and then, you know, they lost that first game here at home. But it's like Chris said, any given day in soccer, like any team could show up and win.
Yep.
It's kind of not as like predictable as like the NFL or the NBA. Like as any team, like you said, on any given day can really take another team down depending on how the game goes. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And then another thing too, like while we're on local sports, and like I'm gonna predict a 2-1 USA win. Ricardo Pepi gets 1 goal and an assist. I think that would be sick for El Paso. That would be fucking.
We'll get him
lit.
on the pod for sure if he scores.
We have to.
I hope so.
Dude, I've slid in those DMs, bro. Don't think I haven't.
You know who we need. You already know who we need to get them in there.
Well, we're gonna work on that.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had the guy that helped find him, Mr. Mike Lopez from FC.
Mike Lopez, shout out
FC
Mike Lopez.
Dallas, El Paso. Shout out to him. And this guy, like, he does a lot of good work for the soccer community here in EP, and he's got a lot of connections. So that's good. But I'm predicting US 2-1. And hopefully I'm right, because if not, I'm going to be a sad motherfucker.
You want to bet on
Let's
it?
take a bet. Let's take a bet. What if Mexico wins?
I don't
Let's take a
you
bet.
see. I don't
CP.
want to bet. How much do you want to bet?
We're not betting anything monetary wise. We're betting like a challenge or something.
Like what?
Yeah, look. You
No
do your
hardship
bet.
challenge.
Like,
Get the fuck outta here.
No.
No racist either.
If Chris loses, he can't shave either until he cuts his hair.
Okay.
Fuck.
Give me a challenge. That's a good one.
Starting
I
now.
like that. I like that.
Bro, I mean, I'm okay.
Oh,
He's
look at
already
him.
struggling. He's
trying
already
to, like,
struggling.
stressing, bro. My hair is fucking ridiculous.
He shampooed his hair like 5 times just trying to get him that low.
Bro, okay, look, real talk. I have to spend like 10 minutes with my head directly under the water in the shower before my hair actually
Look, I just
gets
got a
wet.
haircut. There's no way your
Because
hair.
it's so nappy.
There's no way
Dude,
your hair's thicker than mine, dude.
Dude, it's so nappy. I sit there for 10 minutes and just trying to get it absorbed.
Nah.
The water, it doesn't work,
If
dude.
Joe loses, he has to
Mexico
go a whole
loses.
day of only like maybe like up to an hour of using his phone.
No, but
All right,
who's,
I can do it.
okay,
I
but
can
who's
do
going to
it.
monitor that?
I'm only saying
No,
that.
it's
Well,
a-
I mean, it
it's a
shows.
screen time.
It
The
shows
screen
the
time.
screen time shows.
I'll turn my phone off.
No, but I mean, like you have a kid, so like
He's
you know
gonna go
you're
buy-
gonna end up using it for like an hour or something.
Nah, I
if
don't
that.
know. We'll
That's
do
just
it.
getting you
We'll
like
do
one.
a day where I have no contact with him. No, I don't have to. He's not calling me.
He's literally
he's not-
going to go buy a whole new phone for that one day.
Hey, I have
And
the
then
tablet.
return
I have the tablet, nigga.
He's going to go get a whole new line.
He's gonna
with
be
the free
walking
iPhone
around.
I'm gonna
12.
buy a brand new iPhone 30. You know what? Yeah, I'm not down.
You see?
get
Okay,
the
hold
iPhone.
on.
So is that a bet,
All right,
guys?
let's
Okay,
lock this
so
down. Let's lock
yeah,
this down.
yeah.
Lock
Let's
this down.
recap this. So the bet is if Mexico,
Wins.
Joe's team wins. That's what I'm saying.
No, screen time. Screen time.
Screen time. We just said screen
okay.
time.
We'll figure that. We'll
He
figure
can't
out
use his phone
logistics.
for a whole
Ralph's
fucking
got it.
day.
Okay,
Ralph's
we'll
got
figure out logistics later. If he was to win, if Joe wins, then I have to grow out my facial hair as well.
The end of the month.
In the month.
Today is November 12th. So
No shave November.
Half a 10.
we got
half a
more
month.
than half the month left.
Yeah.
I'll set it in.
And so if Joe wins, if Mexico wins, I have to keep growing out my beard along with the hair that I'm already growing out.
Yes, sir.
And it sucks ass, guys. It sucks. I'm miserable every day.
And this fucking dude, look at him, dude.
I wake
horrible.
up and I look at myself. I'm like, you fucking.
I almost
bastard,
didn't
bro.
want to do the pod when I first came into this.
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
place.
it's getting worse. It's progressively getting worse, guys. And I might lose my job over this, but you know, hey, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Okay, so if Joe wins, if Mexico wins, I have to go out.
He's not gonna win, bro. Look at that.
I mean, I
Look
don't
at
know.
that.
I don't
Okay.
know. But look,
Mexico's got it today, all right?
no,
Don't
okay,
worry about
but
it.
hold on.
Well, let me ask him something.
What's up?
There has to be something harsher
Joe.
for Joe than.
Dude, I think that's gonna be fucking.
Name 3 of the top players on Mexico real quick.
Right now?
Right now?
Hold up. Let me,
3 top players. I saw 3 of them, and I know 3 of them. Let me.
yeah. Let's.
I haven't even looked at the roster.
No, well, no, you're not supposed to.
You know
You're
who's on
supposed
there.
to know. Okay, we need 3.
And Chicharito's not one of them.
I know. Tecatito's on there.
Chicharito hasn't been a part of this
Herrera's
game.
on there.
Okay, hold
Is
on.
Ochoa? Is Ochoa on there?
Hold on.
Ochoa's on
Ochoa's
there.
on
Oh,
there.
there you go.
Tecatito, Herrera.
Okay, Herrera.
Herrera, Tecatito, and Ochoa.
Okay.
Got me fucked up. It's a
Okay, so
qualifying.
name 2
You
more.
got scared. You got
got me
scared.
fucked up.
You got
Okay,
scared.
You got
Name
me
2 more.
Nah. Whoa, wait.
Look at him, bro.
He said I didn't look at the roster. I don't know.
But I already know. If it's a qualifying match, I know who's on there.
Okay,
Okay.
so then 2 more.
I'll
He
give you
ju- he just
another
said
one. Yeah, I give you 3.
No, I know, but we want 5 now.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
This guy.
All right.
Hey,
What about you, Chris? Five USA players.
5 USA players? Okay, Tyler Adams.
Too easy.
Weston McKinney.
He's like-
Eunice Musa, Christian Pulisic,
He's like,
Ricardo
Pulisic.
Pepe.
I'm
Who
not.
else?
I'm not.
What
I
else
mean,
do you
I don't know.
want?
I don't know
Brendan
any of
Aronson,
them, so I'm not gonna believe
Walker
them. So.
Zimmerman. I mean, I named pretty much like the whole
Look,
starting.
you just looked at the roster too.
No,
He's
I
all
didn't.
like-
I went to look if the
He's
lineups
on
were
camera.
out.
He's like,
Lineups are out.
name 5 for. He's all looking at the USA ones because he knew he was gonna ask me.
Joe, get out of here.
Anyways, guys, shake
Joe,
hands
let's go
on
play
this deal.
FIFA so I
Shake
can
hands?
Shake
destroy
hands.
you
Deal.
again.
That was some
Shake
hey,
hands
let's
on
play
this
on
deal.
PS4.
Here, shake hands.
Shake
Okay,
hands.
so if the USA wins, Joe can't use his phone for a day, and
What day?
Ralph is gonna dictate.
Any day but
Okay,
Thursday.
hold on. Ralph is gonna document the whole thing. A day with Joe where he can't.
No,
use
you
your
know what?
phone.
And it's got to be a little harder for Joe. Like it has to be like on a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, on a Friday night.
On a Friday,
Right.
on a Friday, a whole Friday or
But
a
he
whole
can't.
Saturday.
I mean, the next weekend I have my kids, so I mean,
Excuses. He already lost.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
already building up the excuse.
I can provide screenshots of my screen time. Simple as that.
All right.
The,
All right,
the phone
deal.
is watching me, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I watch gets off.
Okay, and hold on. If Joe violates this, what happens then?
I mean, should we make it more detailed, like no social media? Because this motherfucker's gonna be on his tablet or like on his, you know, he's gonna find a way to get
He's
those
gonna
10
find-
hours
Hey,
back.
I got a text.
What do you
I
mean?
got a text.
No, you can't. We said no phone.
That's why I said an hour. I mean, it doesn't. You could text
Ralph,
or whatever.
Ralph is gonna take your phone for 1 day.
No phone.
No
How
phone.
am I gonna text everyone?
You can have Ralph
That's the
text someone.
thing. That's the
I can't
point.
text anyone.
No, the only text that Ralph can send on your behalf are about your kids' wellness or maybe about letting your parents know where you are.
Joe probably wants to fight someone right now with this.
Dude,
Dude.
look at how he's rubbing his mouth. He's like, motherfucker. You motherfucker, my phone!
I'm gonna fuck you up. Hey, catch me outside. How
Bro,
about
you
that?
better hope Mexico wins for the love of God. Because God bless.
Look, mira.
He's scared now.
He is, dude. He's scared. He's shaking in his boots, his metaphorical boots. But yeah.
Oh, that's right.
A whole day?
He's got his watch too, man. You're
Dude,
gonna have to let
he's
go of that
sweating
watch.
bullets.
Hey,
You're gonna have to let go of that watch too. Iggy, thanks, Iggy.
Yep, you can't have anything.
He was
Joe.
gonna figure something out through there.
So I can't text anyone.
No. Joe, we're doing this for your overall health and well-being. bro.
Intervention
We
times
want,
2.
we want you to be able to be
All right. So
a
can we do it
decent
after this
human being.
episode? We can do this after this episode.
We'll figure this
drops.
out.
Yeah,
We'll figure
we'll
this
We have
figure
to
out
see
it.
who wins first.
We'll
We're not
figure
gonna do
this
this
out.
now.
We'll find out who wins today, and then we'll figure out what day you could do it.
All right. Any day but Thursday because I need my phone.
Okay,
on
that's
Thursday.
fine. Any day but Thursday's fine.
All right, any day from Monday to Wednesday.
Okay,
next
here we
week.
go. Here we go.
I have my kid next weekend.
Okay, but no.
That's all right. Let's keep going. All right.
We'll make sure that your kid is not harmed in this, Joe.
All right.
Okay, so get that excuse and take it and
Yeah.
shove it over here.
I mean, your mom has a phone, right? Your dad too.
Yeah.
You can call your son from there or something.
Figure it out.
Okay, so
I can't
there
use
you
my
go.
phone, but I
New
can use my
event,
mom's phone,
add it
right?
to the calendar. All right, so let's move on. Joe, we're going to see how this bet takes place.
Mexico all day, baby.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, I just gotta say so much for fucking Chris not liking to bet, and he just took a fucking bet on camera.
I mean,
Good
it's
job,
not,
Chris.
okay, it's not a
Isn't that
monetary
confident?
bet, so it's okay. But I'll, if you're asking me to put my fandom
I'll
on
bet
the
you
line
$5
against
Because
Mexico,
he's
I'll bet you
slurping up all
$5.
the USA players. That's why he's like. Anyways, continue.
yeah,
Let's
anyways,
go.
Joe, Jesus Christ,
Next.
get the fuck out of here.
I fucked that hoe and put it on DVD just for nostalgia. Bitch, I got the mojo, get jiggy like Austin Powers. Yeah, I be fiending because you know I be smoking every hour. When you dead and gone, that's the only time they give you your flowers. Yeah. But fuck them though, because I be in my element and I be fucking bitches that be telling you they celibate. Them titties exquisite, play with a kitty.
Okay, all right. So at the UTEP game this past weekend, there's some people banging in the back of a pickup truck. I don't know how.
Shout out Misa.
I don't know what's the better way to transition to
Hey,
that.
look up that video, Joe.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Joe, pull this up, please.
I haven't seen this yet.
See if you can find it
probably
on
a good thing,
FitFam. Essentially, guys, what happened was there's a big game in El Paso last weekend. UTEP was taking on UTSA. They were undefeated. UTSA is undefeated still. They're nationally ranked, and they came.
They are?
into,
What are they ranked?
Right now, they're like 16th now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, they're nationally ranked. They beat the Miners. Joe, can you look up the video on FitFam? Like, or just type in like UTEP tailgate guy
shared it? You shared it, right,
smashes
Misa?
girl.
What?
You shared it, right?
No. I made my own video.
Well, we'll get into your own video right now, but this is one where this is at the UTEP tailgate.
What is it?
Just Google it. UTEP tailgate, man smashing girl in the back of pickup truck. I don't know how.
I've seen that video before.
Awful.
Dude, okay, dude, it's
Smashing what? Smashing what?
smashing girl. I don't know.
Smashing girl, that
Making
sounds
love.
like a sexual
jacking
offense,
off to
bro.
this?
Dude, they're not making love,
I mean,
obviously.
there's nothing. It should probably be on.
There's no
Look
love
on the
involved.
gram. Look on
On the gram.
FitFam.
Wait. So it's just look on FitFam, but on the video on FitFam, like how did the video?
Okay,
video
so
go?
okay, let me set the scene. If you guys have ever gone tailgating at UTEP, they have massive parking lots, and there's usually just a fuckload of people parked everywhere, and then like everybody congregates in an area, and everybody starts drinking, whatever. So this horny couple, they're horny as fuck.
They have
bro.
to be, right?
How horny?
Like hornier
How
than everybody
desperate,
in
bro.
this room, dude. So,
it's not surprising.
Mance was bricked up, dog. He's ready to go.
yeah, see if you can pull it up, Joe.
Bricked up.
Look
I mean,
it
it'd
up.
been different if it was like
just
outside of
bricked up,
church or
son.
something, like right before going to church.
No.
I mean,
So
at least leave the property or something.
okay, so this is the bad part. So they're like in a truck, like a Honda. What is it? The Honda Ridgeline, the fucking truck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no camper on the back of the truck. So it's an open bed.
No way.
That's awful.
Open bed.
Holy
There's probably no like
shit.
bed liner either. So
Obviously.
it's probably like you're
Holy
you're laying
shit.
on like metal fucking like material. Anyway, homie's pounding out like
Mija.
balls deep, bro.
Mija.
In the fucking back, they're in the back of the truck, and he's clapping cheeks in front of everybody, bro. In front of everyone. And then,
Oh, fucking kids.
Just like that. Just like that.
can you find it, Joe? On FitFam's account, look
there's
back like a week ago. You should be able to. The fucking the UTEP tailgates that weekend were crazy. They
Bro, they
fucked
got
up the parking
trashed,
lots.
right?
Yeah, I mean, who? The fans or UTEP? Because they both got trashed.
well, I mean,
Unfortunately.
probably just because UTEP lost.
San Antonio, bro. God.
UTSA, they did work. But anyways, that video is hilarious, dude. This guy is clapping cheeks. And it made me wonder or ask, like, remember when UT played here against UTEP a long time ago? And it was on ESPN and shit? And they
caught those people in the mountain?
They caught the couple on the mountain. She was stroking them.
He was
Like, bro, why does El Paso
On live
always
TV?
on live TV?
Oh,
they were
bro.
like, you know how they cut back from like commercial break and they'll show like the mountains and they'll be like, it's a beautiful evening. Like,
Chris was there.
here in El
This guy
Paso.
Chris was there watching.
Hey, it was Chris
Sure
getting jerked
was.
off.
No, dude, I was like fucking 12 or 13. These guys were on the
He remembers
mountain.
it.
They were on the mountain.
He was on recording.
The chick was giving the dude a handy, nice little handy, through the shorts, like nonchalant as hell, just, you know.
Chris is watching TV and then he sees it and he's like,
Well, dude, I was at the game, but after the game on internet, on fucking MySpace, I guess this was back then. It was all over the place, dude. And then fast forward, 15 years?
did we find that video, Joe?
I'm looking for it because it's not coming up.
fast forward.
Something
15
happened
years.
here out with the FitFam accounts because it's not coming up.
So they took down FitFam.
Oh, they
yeah,
did.
so they did.
That's
So
right.
I'm gonna look up.
It was probably because of that video, honestly.
I'm gonna look up Misael though, because he's got it.
So okay,
I
so
got
yeah,
another
I was
video.
gonna transition to that, Misa. There was another video of somebody doing kind of the same thing.
El Paso is wild,
That's a
bro.
wild-
Right, but this
And
is at
it's-
Sunland Park. So go ahead, set the
Look,
scene.
I just
Misa.
gotta say, man, it's not
Joe,
the first
try to show
time.
it, please, if you can.
If
got
you guys have followed me on social media for a while, maybe 5-6 years ago when I was security, I used to catch people fucking like at least once a week. To a point where like I put a video out where I even caught like a couple of dogs fucking as well. And
Sure, was
Yeah,
it you?
dude.
You dog?
no, they were like fucking like. You guys need to go check it out. I'll post it.
You
I'll
gotta go
repost
look at it. You gotta watch it.
But yeah, I was just making the last round. I saw I was actually with my buddy Luis, and he's like, "Yo, I think those guys are fucking over there." So I was like, "Let's go check it out." Not on my watch. And yeah, dude, that guy was in fucking balls deep.
All right,
We're about
show
to
the
we
video.
finna see right now.
All right, so this is at Sunland Park Mall.
He going
And
in.
as
player.
you can see, our boy is shirtless,
Shirtless, pantless.
and he's balls deep in something.
Damn, her legs are just going up there.
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
Look
Yeah.
at him.
I was worried about her.
Damn, he's positioning himself.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, guys. So if you're listening just on the Apple Podcast, Spotify, come to our YouTube channel so you can see this video that Misa took of this
Dude,
guy
I was
going
out
to
there.
Pound Town.
I saw him. And I was like, "La vas a matar, perro!"
hey, Misa in the comments says park and chill.
Yeah. So did you guys do anything, or you just let him? You're like, yeah.
Nah, well, like after I recorded this video, that's when we honked at him, and I was like, "Yo, bro, my bad. You gotta go try fucking Academy parking lot. They're usually empty."
They don't give a fuck over there.
Hey, the caption reads, "So much for No Nut November, you dirty motherfucker." Was that Blue? Was that you, Blue?
Bro, that's savage, dude. These guys are just like,
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
and this is broad day. This is what, at like 3 PM?
Yeah, and then the thing was like when this guy was driving off, he was kind of like, "My bad, bro, my bad."
See you later.
Yeah.
Still naked and shit.
I'll post nut. He's
So-
like, "Get out of my car."
I was asking Misa, so who's cheating in that situation?
They have to be.
Somebody's
cheating, right?
cheating, right? If
Both
they're banging in the mall parking lot, someone's definitely cheating.
I mean, not always.
Maybe
I mean,
maybe they
sometimes
both live with their parents and like they're
logistics.
all at home, so they're like, "Hey, you want to go?"
Logistics, yeah.
Park and chill.
Logistics.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, I take them to the 81 spot, but I mean, that's just me, you know.
Where's that?
You know where the 81 spot is.
I don't know where that spot's at. Where's that spot, Joe?
I have to show you.
Oh, Jesus.
But it ain't gonna be fun for you, bro.
I'll show
we
you,
don't
dog.
want that.
I'll
It
show
ain't
you.
gonna be fun.
So what are your thoughts on that, Chris, after seeing that video? How savage has El Paso been acting recently?
You know, I wish Ben had like a page like that. You know,
Fit
to
fam.
find
Hey,
his
because all the
craze.
crackheads you
Hey,
see.
start it up then, bro.
Right? That might be a good idea.
Fit fam bend.
Fit Bend. I don't know.
Fit bend. Allah.
But yeah, it's crazy to see that, especially in the middle of the day. Like, what in the hell? I don't know. People just have no shame out here. It's crazy.
They don't care.
Bro, the guy was fucking bare ass pumping away,
Hey, dude,
bro.
we just
At
went to.
least if you,
Pump it away.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, bro, have at least 5% tint, bro.
Right,
Come on.
right, exactly,
Get that
bro.
limo.
That was like
Especially
stock
in the
tint.
back seat, dude. That was like
Look,
no tint,
Look, I can
really.
already tell you his form was off. He wasn't doing it right.
Yeah,
He
like,
wasn't
You're,
hitting it right,
you're
dog.
judging him.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, come on, dog. You gotta go
Maybe,
deeper
hey,
in
like I
there.
said, maybe it was her taking him there.
Oh,
She's like, "Hey, I know
so why
a
isn't
spot."
she? What wasn't she on top?
What I want to know, Misa, is like, what is it about the parking lot at Sunland Park Mall that just gets people so like?
Hey, I'll be
oh,
honest. I've gotten some Wowies out there.
they don't watch their shit.
Yeah,
Nobody
security-
goes there-
that's
nobody
'cause
goes there to
security
begin
sucks
with.
her now, dude.
Exactly.
Nobody
That's-
goes to Sunland Park anymore.
That's what I texted Misa. I was like, bro, he's like, the guy was telling him, babe, let me take you somewhere where nobody goes, where no one's gonna find us.
And there he is, Misa
Sunland
recording.
Park Mall.
Let me take you to a secure
The
location.
only guy that works there.
Yeah, dude, that's funny. And then it was funny because you just randomly sent us this video.
I was like,
because it randomly just happened.
I
bro.
I get the message notification. I just hit the play button and
He's all at work?
Some guy balls deep in some chick. I was like, hey, I recognize that line.
Hey, but was he balls deep though?
He,
I don't think so.
I don't know, but all I know is that I literally cried laughing.
I'll give him 2 tens out of form because that wasn't it, Chief.
I wasn't hitchy.
Joe's over here grading form and shit. Get out of here.
You gotta get in there balls deep, you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
Get
Joe's
outta here,
diabetes
bro.
is kicking in again.
Yeah, Joe's diabetes is back. He's going back to the restroom.
Going back to the restroom.
Bro, we're gonna need to get you a system down under the table so you can.
Bro, he's gone to the restroom 4 times already since he's been here. I've been counting. 4 times. Okay, so let's move on here.
Let's move on.
Let's talk about Astroworld.
Oh God.
Do you guys want to talk about Astroworld?
That's just crazy, man.
I mean,
Something.
I mean, I've seen some videos, bro, of like how squished they all are, and then you can still see them like they're still trying to jam out.
Yeah.
And then there's a few of them like still like passing out and shit. Like, bro, how is that even fun? I was talking to Molina about it, and I was like, bro, how do people think that's fucking fun? How are they enjoying themselves?
well, the problem is that like you're up front and you're having a good time, but apparently once Travis Scott came on to the scene or to the stage, everyone just started surging to try to get to the front. But there's no way you're going to get to the front because you have to push people to get to the front. So that surge just started, compressing, and just, there was no like getting out of it unless I don't know what you do to get out of that, bro.
That's a
Shit.
fucked up situation, dude. And then today they announced another person died.
Yeah.
One of the ladies that was in like critical condition, she succumbed to her injuries today.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy because like you never really think about like a festival turning into like an event like that. Well, remember like about a year and a half ago, there was the Las Vegas festival where the guy shot up the festival.
Oh, that was like 4 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
That was like 2 years ago. No, 2-3 years ago. That was like the last time there was
like 50-something people died.
yeah, there was like
that was an active shooter though.
Yeah, that was the last time that you see like a festival like turn like that deadly. This one, there was no active shooter, but supposedly, I don't know if you guys saw this, there was potentially a guy going around injecting people with shit. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I heard about
I wonder
that.
if that's actually true.
Well, that's why they started a criminal investigation, because there was a quote from one of the police officers saying that a security guard passed out because he was pricked in the neck by something.
Mosquito probably.
And like they took him to the hospital and they confirmed like, yeah, this guy got like fucking, like somebody injected something into him.
You know what? It was probably by accident. Maybe like because I mean, who gives out free fucking shots? You know what I mean? It's like,
The
bro,
government
that
does.
shit costs some money.
The government does.
They got COVID shots all day.
No, but
Maybe
for
this guy
real,
was like about to go, and then the search started, and
I think that's even worse. Like if that was the situation where some guy was just fucking going up to people just
so
randomly.
you think it was like some type of conspiracy?
No, that's not a conspiracy. That's just somebody doing.
No, I'm saying like
something
who
fucked
did
up.
it? Like in your opinion, like who do you think was like
It's just some random crazy guy, dude. Yeah.
Degenerate. A
Yeah.
degenerate, bro.
Like the guy
Fucking
that
Joe.
shot up the Walmart here. Who was he? Just some crazy fucking white guy. You know what I mean? There's like,
The thing about this is like it started from the get-go, and this is what I don't understand. It's like from the get-go you could see like videos of people
just rushing in?
rushing the fences or whatever it was.
were
the
hopping over 'em,
security
bro.
stages in the broad daylight.
Yep.
Okay, this is broad daylight. I don't know what time this concert ended up going on to, but literally like it was happening at probably 3 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And just by seeing that and by seeing how many people like jump the fence, it's like, why isn't that like a signal to like, well, something bad is
That's
gonna
a red
happen?
flag right there,
It's a
dude, right away.
Huge red flag.
Yeah.
And who knows how many times that happened and how many different places of that whole park that happened.
yeah, dude. I've never been to a festival where people are just openly breaching security, like by the hundreds of
EDC?
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they're just fucking like, there's a security checkpoint. They're blowing. All of them are blowing right past it. You know
And you
what I mean?
can't do anything. And apparently, like I've watched a little bit of the videos of this stuff, and it gets me a little bit riled because this is crazy to think that this whole concert went on, and there's a whole conspiracy theory behind it. And if you believe it or not, it's crazy. But how it was basically like a lawless event.
Right.
People were able to get in there, jump the fence. Who knows what they took in there? Could have been guns, could have been knives, could have been needles, could have been anything. Like you could have taken anything in there to drug anybody or do anything to anybody that you wanted to. And I think that this is just crazy. Like,
You know what's crazy is that they didn't catch anybody fucking like they did here, bro. That's how you know that we fucking wilding out here.
El Paso, man, put them on the map.
Dude, yeah, but like I know you guys have probably seen like people are trying to say this was like a satanic,
Yeah, demonic
like
kind of shit.
demonic event. I don't know if I really buy into that all that much. I feel like this was just a concert that just.
Well, I mean,
went
if you
wrong.
look for stuff, it eventually you can make it all connect with like whatever you want.
Yeah, I that's what I felt. Like I feel like there's connections. Like if you really look at it, we can get into the details, which I don't really want to do, but there are a lot of connections that make sense to why it could be that. But yeah, I don't know how it could be, you know, like a sacrifice or whatever. Like that was the big thing. It was like, is this a, you know, demonic sacrifice for Illuminati? I don't know. That's too much.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's the fact that he didn't even stop it either and shit.
You think he heard him? Honestly, like the music's blasting.
Yeah,
quality,
dude, I
top
mean,
sound.
it's hard to say like, oh, I would have done this if I was up there. Like, he's up there, he really doesn't know what's going on. And then you look at this crowd, it's massive, bro. So I'm sure the whole time you see some shit that you're like, what the fuck? Like, massive crowds of people, dude. And then the other thing that I didn't like why would this be like a satanic thing where they're gonna kill these people? And then like I read there's already something like 90 lawsuits filed against these guys, against Live Nation, against the production company, against Travis Scott, against Drake. Like none of those guys want to lose that much money, bro. I don't care who.
I mean, he ended up like giving
you are.
like paying back everybody that bought their ticket.
Yeah, he
right?
refunded everybody's ticket. Everybody's ticket.
Everyone that bought a ticket.
How much money did he refund back?
Dude, that's millions of dollars, dude. He refunded all that back, and then he's paying for like the funeral services for all the victims that died.
And they canceled the next.
And they canceled the next day of Astroworld, and then he canceled his performance at like the day.
He's not hurting, bro. I mean, his girl's like a billionaire, right?
Right, they're not hurting, but at the same time, like you knew they went into that festival thinking we're gonna cash out.
Yeah,
and then they didn't expect it to be something like this, where now they're gonna be facing legal action for the next like 10 to 15 years. You know what I mean? Because of what happened. It's fucking wild, dude.
The only thing that doesn't make sense to me also is like his little apology kind of video where he's like putting his hands over his face and like he's like, I'd never expect something like this to happen. It just, I don't know.
Well, what do you expect?
Like,
what do you expect somebody to just like have a press conference or some shit like that?
I don't know what you do.
Well,
Like it's hard. It's hard to like even try and apologize, but the fact that he actually did, I think is good enough. I mean, to that point, you know what I mean?
Well, what I would say is that like he definitely didn't have anybody like from PR like in his head like telling him what to say.
Right.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, this is the most genuine apology I can give you. It's probably not going to be the best apology.
It's not good.
Right.
I don't really know what to say. Like I don't know how all these people just died. This has never happened at one of my shows before. Like it's not as easy as people think it is to just go up there and like perfectly articulate yourself and what you feel. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? That shit's tough.
Hey, no,
I guess
that
that concert was to die for, no?
I mean, like that meme says,
Lame joke. Joe, let the joke breathe. Joe, let it breathe. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
like that meme said, you know, like Travis Scott, it sounds like me calling into work, you know, he's just like really hesitant, like really wishy-washy, like, hey man, like I apologize for everything, you know, like it was terrible apology.
Dude, I saw one meme where it was like when you go to Astroworld and then wake up in Juice World. I was like, God damn.
give him another
I was like,
Shut up, yeah, give him another.
I was like, internet, chill for 5 minutes.
Hey, just for that, USA is gonna lose today.
Fucking
Just for that
bastards,
joke.
dude. All right, so
Chris is like, too early for that?
that shit, dude. No, I was just like, dude, the internet has no like.
Too
They
soon?
don't
No
care.
chill, bro. No chill.
They don't give a fuck on the internet. Like they literally don't.
That's why I like the internet, though.
All right, so
Because at least somebody else said it, you know?
That's why we all fucking like the internet.
They're saying
dude.
what you're thinking.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. How many people read that and were like, fuck, that was bad. You know what I mean? I was one of them. I remembered it, obviously. So yeah, okay. There's this other
You know what's
story.
crazy? Real quick, I follow some people that went to that show, and what's crazy is like you see all their like stories, and they're like partying and taking shots and like having a good time, like all these fucking stories, and then the last one was like, "Rest in peace to those that lost their life." And shit. You know, I was like, "Damn, bro."
Shit turned bad real fast, dude.
That shit's wild, dog.
That like I bet.
People are like hashtagging like I survive Astroworld and shit. Like it's crazy.
Damn,
You're
dude.
tagging yourself safe on Facebook and shit. Like you weren't
Oh
even
my
in
Misa,
the
you've never
city.
even left El Paso. Come back.
Yeah, dude. And then so, Joe, I think you can pull this one up for sure. Google 105-year-old lady runs 100 meters in about an hour. 105-year-old lady.
Shit.
Dude, I saw this today. I was
Still
like,
faster than Chris.
105-year-old lady runs 100 meters. Just put that and you'll find it. Dude, 105 years old, bro.
102, right?
Meters is
102. 100 meters is like longer than a football field, dude.
1 meter is 3 feet, right?
okay. That's cool.
Okay, now it's
Got
cool.
it. Is it-
3.5, 3.3.
Yeah, so
It says 100-year-old and 102-year-old runners break record out.
dude,
I hope they
102.
didn't break their hip.
No, dude, they're in great shape.
There's
You're
one that
still
says
running at 100 years
102-year-old
old.
runner Ida Keeling defies age to set world records.
What was the record? That was a record
It's like
for
fucking like
for her age. And
It's
shit?
probably
like 10
like,
minutes or something.
No, well, it took her over an hour, but like to be the oldest person to ever run 100 meters. Like
But was
Oh,
she
there it is,
actually
there it is.
running though?
There it is. Look, I got the. I'm pulling it up right now.
dude, that's fucking crazy, dude. Am I the only one that finds this like?
No, it is amazing, dude. That's incredible, dude. Watch this.
Dude, 105.
105.
Louisiana.
First
Scroll down, bro.
her age to run 100 meters, dude. The first 105-year-old person to fucking do that. That shit's impressive, man. I can't even run from here to the stop sign. Like, and this lady's running 100
She would
meters.
whoop your ass.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Can't even walk to the restroom, bitch. We need to get carry a
You
fucking.
know what I mean? Like shit.
We should get her on the pod for sure.
Hey, yo, ma'am.
we should
USA, baby.
We should get her on the pod and the people that were fucking in the parking lot at UTEP.
Hey.
That's probably the same people that were fucking at
Probably,
Summer Park, dude. They're like, dude, UTEP's no go. We got
Yeah.
caught.
Let's go
Summer
smash.
Park. Yeah, dude. I thought that was impressive. What do you think, Chris? 105. Are you going to be running at that age?
Probably not, bro. I'll probably be dead.
Hey, let me run that. Let me run that for you real quick, though.
The way I'm living my life, I'll be gone.
Misa, how high up there do you think you're getting? 85?
I have a feeling, dude, that I'm gonna grow to be pretty old, bro. Like late 80s or 90s. I mean,
You're going to live into your
90s,
90s?
And be a dinosaur. Or
let's
what?
just have that feeling that I am, dude. It's probably gonna suck, but whatever.
I feel like I'll make it to like 70 and then that's
Hey,
it,
we
dude.
gotta make a pact here. Like
Uh,
the last one, last one
Pact.
has to go take flowers to all of us.
I way. Okay. That's a pack we're all going to forget.
I want a six pack on my grave, bro.
I want one of these every year.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want Joe to be there.
I'm gonna piss in your grave, bitch.
Yeah,
Just for
dude.
that
I don't want
one,
no
I'll
damn
live your
flowers,
ass.
bro. I don't want no damn flowers.
All right. So real fast, let's okay, so hold on. Before we wrap this podcast up, because the game's going to start here in a bit.
Yeah, we gotta go.
What do you guys want to do? I'll give you guys a choice. Should we save top 5 Christmas songs for next episode?
Yeah, save it.
Yeah.
Save it.
So when it's closer to Christmas, I already know my top 1. My favorite Christmas song ever.
It's beginning to look a lot.
That's the best one.
That's number 3 for me.
Actually,
Hold
you
on,
know what?
don't ruin
He
it.
already knows.
I got the Mexican version. Feliz Navidad.
That one
Feliz Navidad.
gives me like hardcore nostalgia.
Feliz Navidad.
He's over here
Feliz
providing percussion
año. Feliz
vocals. It's like,
Navidad. And then the guy comes in like, Misa, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
That is Misa, by the way.
that was his
me.
grandpa, actually.
Yeah, it's my Theo, you asshole.
That's your Tio. No wonder you never saw him again.
Yeah, he's gone missing, dude. Word has it he found himself into one of the Pakistan refugee camps.
No.
Yeah,
Allah.
I don't know how that happened, but anyways, okay. So we'll skip the Christmas stuff for this episode. We'll push that back. So we'll get closer to Christmas here in a bit. But so I think what we wanted to do, Misa, is you said you had 5 random questions for Chris.
Yeah.
But then I said I had 5 random questions for Chris.
Look, I think we should answer all those questions. I mean,
Hey, we're gonna ask Molina,
those are
right?
solid. I fuck me then, all right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Just kidding.
I mean, I think we could ask all 10. What do you
We'll take
think?
turns.
What do you think, Molina? Do you think we can power through 10 of these?
I believe so, and I hope so.
Okay, so before we do that, guys, what time? Does anyone know what time is?
Time is it?
Do you have
Always look at my time.
It is time for
Get
the
'em every
10
time.
random questions here at Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, hosted
Undefeated.
by your boy, Chris Marquez.
What is up, guys? We are back with another round of 5 random questions, but this time it's times 2. That's 10 questions for you guys who suck
Oh.
at math like Misa.
Yeah,
So anyways, I have 5. Misa made his own 5, which is very surprising. So I'm excited to see what Misa has.
He never does his homework.
So how do you want to do this, Misa? Do you want to go first? Do you
We'll
want to
take turns. I'll go
trade
first.
off?
Yeah, we'll trade off. I'll go first.
So
and
you
then
want to
can
go first? Okay. So
Yeah.
let me ask Chris real fast. Mr. Chris, are you ready for these 10 random questions? We've never done 10, guys.
Yeah, never, dude. This is the first.
a big fucking deal.
Hey, it's for the governor.
I feel blessed that I'm here for the first time.
You're blessed?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Damn,
Wish
dude, that's
I
why I
was
love this guy, man.
I don't know what
Bless
it's
you.
like to be blessed.
It's crazy, because it's like I always get to hear it. I always get to hear on the podcast you guys doing. And what time is it? And I always usually I'm listening on Spotify and I get to hear it.
And now you get to
And
experience
this
it.
time I'm here.
He's like, I'm gonna answer these questions.
All right,
I'm here in the flesh.
Misa, let's start off with yours. Let's get some music going.
All right.
Let's get your first random question of the evening for our boy Chris here.
Yes, for question number 1, you have a choice between a sum of money and world peace. How much money would you take for you to give up world peace?
Oh my god. That's a hell of a question, brother.
That's a loaded one.
How much money? How much money does Elon Musk have?
Like 300 something billion?
There it is.
Yeah.
He's like 301.
And you know what? It's because why doesn't he go do that shit? Like, why does he go? You know,
Damn.
he's got all that money. Let's make
With all the billionaires in the world, we could solve all the world's problems.
Exactly.
Would you waste your own money?
I mean, if I had billions of dollars, what's a few billion gonna
Yeah,
fucking
whatever.
do?
It's just
Yeah,
wait
right,
until you become a billionaire and you'd be like, nah, fuck you guys.
Well,
That's why
never
God doesn't make him.
Get your own food.
That's never gonna happen. But okay.
All right.
All right. So a
say
few
never.
billion. That's what Chris is saying.
300
world
billion
peace.
is, I think, what he said.
Wow, dude, that's a lot.
That's the price for world peace.
And you know what? And then,
All right, guys.
World hunger?
We're gonna
500.
open a GoFundMe to get the world peace ended.
300 bill.
Nobody wants it, so nobody's gonna
Nobody's
donate.
gonna donate.
Nobody wants it.
We're actually gonna get taxed on whatever we fucking donate, and then like we're gonna owe on that.
Hey, on that, you know that Joe Biden wants to tax your ass over $600 that you send throughout the year on Cash App or Venmo or any other similar application.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, dude. They're looking for any way to generate.
All the
more
drug
money.
dealers are like, damn, I'm gonna get taxed after all.
Yeah, my plug was like cash only. I was like,
Fuck.
motherfucker.
What do they say? They say,
After 600 bills, you're gonna get taxed.
no. It's like, let's go Brandon or something.
Let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Sleepy Joe. Let's go, Sleepy
Brandon,
Joe.
that show's
All right.
hilarious.
Let's go, Sleepy Joe, and it ain't me.
Question number 2. I got this one. Mr. Christopher,
Yes, sir.
realistically, how many days can you go without taking a shower?
Oh, man.
Realistically, let's be real here.
Realistically, I'm gonna say 2.
2 days?
Wow.
Okay.
2 days, dude.
2 days,
2
bro.
days.
Misa?
Before I start getting cranky and like,
Right.
I don't know.
Nah,
Yeah,
before you start
I'm
smelling
gonna-
crusty.
Start smelling crusty.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
shit.
go with like 4 days probably.
4 days.
Is that what you're on right now?
I used to live in Vinton, brother. We have to do that shit all the time.
Oh, you guys metered your water. That's
Yeah, dude.
right. Joe, how many days can you go?
I'd go 2 days, you know, like I work from home, so it's, you know, like every other night.
Crusty ass Joe.
Okay, I can probably go like. Fuck. I can
You're
go
lying
like-
because your hair says it all, bitch. It's
I
every
can
night.
go like 3 or 4 days, but I would feel really bad about myself. Like really, really bad.
It's like embarrassed.
Your hair
just
would feel bad for
embarrassed.
yourself.
That's the
I
next
look-
challenge, I guess.
Yeah, I look like shit more than I already do.
Who
Like,
can
you
go
know?
the longest without showering?
Oh my god.
That would be the worst.
Yo, I work from home, so I got y'all beat.
Hey, that's a hell of a that's a hell of a challenge.
Dude,
right
That's
that
a
would be
challenge.
the fucking
Who
worst
can go the
challenge ever.
who can go the longest without fucking showering? Let's
there.
go.
Oh my
Look,
god.
I don't like to lose challenges, so I'll go on my life if I have to.
God bless.
Hey, like blue or what?
All right, question number 3. Go ahead and run it, Misa.
All right, Chris, would you rather be the president, the Pope, or whoever's in charge of North Korea?
The president.
Oh,
That's a good one.
wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the Pope, and you don't want to be in North Korea, bro.
Well, I mean, you could
Fuck
change
that.
it. I mean, if you're fucking running it, you'd be like, you know what, guys, you're free.
Okay, Hillary, calm down.
No, they're on,
Open the gates.
they're on their own, bro.
Yeah, I say we just leave North Korea right where they are.
Leave them as they are, bro.
Okay.
The commies.
Question number 4. Let's get some music here. Mr. Chris, if you had to choose one of these musical artists, would it be Eminem or Mac Miller?
Ooh.
You know, Mac Miller's a whole vibe, bro.
It's a vibe.
I like both of them, but Mac Miller's a whole vibe, and I'm gonna go with Mac Miller.
Same.
That's a good choice.
Mac Miller.
Either one would have been
Mac
a good
Miller
choice.
all day, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you, Joe. Chill.
I'm going fucking Mac Miller for sure. Misa?
I think probably Eminem, just because I know more of his music
Okay.
than Mac Mill.
All right.
I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna disagree with you here.
I'm
Question-
not afraid.
He's not afraid to take his hand.
Okay, Mom Spaghetti, calm down.
All right. Next question, Misa. Let's go. Question number 5. Halfway there, guys.
Question number 5, Chris. For $3,000, will you get your face photoshopped into a gay porn?
Oh my god.
$3,000.
He's like, make it 300 billion. We'll talk.
300 billion.
How many views is this gay porn
Shit.
video getting?
I don't know, man.
As Blue
100 mil?
with that stash.
I think Blue would be better at it than me. I don't know. Get more,
That stash.
views.
That stash.
Hey,
Show
but it's
the stash.
Photoshop. It's a Photoshop of a gay porn.
Okay.
For $3,000.
Is this in the States? Is this going through?
It's in Mexico.
Yeah. You live in the States, so yeah.
Yeah. 3,000.
He's already thinking about it.
It's like that's a few mortgage payments. Fuck.
Let's see.
I can pay off the truck with that.
Did I get enough Biden bucks throughout the year to get?
Biden bucks, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
And it's not taxable.
Nah.
Does that change your opinion?
Nah, because who knows? Like people, I mean, I'm gonna be Photoshop. I'm gonna be like circulated. You know, $3,000 is not
That
enough.
3,000
Hey,
is
yo.
going to be taxed.
Hey.
So how much would you do it for?
Man, Jesus fuck.
Misa's like free.
Let's talk about 300 billion.
Jesus. Okay, Elon.
All right.
His new name's Elon now,
Yeah.
bro. Okay, question number 6. You're never getting that 300 billion. by the
Never,
way. Okay, question number 6. If you had to enter the country illegally, what would your game plan be?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All I gotta do is call up a coyote.
Oh,
Yo, what's up?
I think Joe has some connections.
I got the plug.
Bro,
What's up?
Joe just keeps incriminating himself. He's done a bomb threat. He's gonna smuggle you into the country. He goes for Mexico. Like
Jesus
goddamn.
Christ.
Jesus.
I think he said at one point he was gonna kick all of our ass.
Yeah, something.
verbal assault.
Catch this.
Have you been drinking, Joe? Shit.
I've been sipping, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you would get a coyote,
Coyote, bro. I don't know. They know what they're doing.
right?
Damn.
Trust,
Oh,
trust,
I was actually
trust the process, right?
I was
the process.
You know, I was just talking to my neighbor. He works at El Paso Electric, and he was telling me how like every single day at his job he sees people that are trying to cross, and
What
it's
does he
right
do?
there on the border, right there by Mount Cristo.
Bro, I see it at the mall.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I see
sure.
guys like
That's
park
right
and they
there.
pretend
That's
like
just
their
your cousin.
car,
That's just-
like their car's broken and shit, and then you see like 3-4 guys like run across to get in and they just take off.
Take off.
yeah, it's right
You
there.
report it.
Oh, dude, that's probably my Theo or something.
You know what? But you
That's
know
above
what?
your pay grade.
What's crazy is that these guys, like, it's not only from Mexico. Like, these guys are coming from Nicaragua. These guys are coming
Dude, from Jamaica, from...
it's crazy. I mean, think about, and then they come in and they're begging you for food. It's like a sad scene, but
Yeah,
it's
dude.
crazy, like the journey that they're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly like. You would probably like almost die getting trafficked over here because of the way they fucking bring them. Like they either go through the desolate desert, and then once you get over here, they'll throw you into like a semi with like 40 to 50 other people and try to drive you to like Dallas or whatever. It's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, man. It's
So, but okay, question number. What is this? Question number 7.
Number 6? No, number 7.
Yeah, this is number 7.
All right,
This
Chris.
is on you, Misa.
How long would it take you, or how long do you think it would take you to drink the water on a above ground pool?
God damn.
Oh man, I love these questions, bro. They're real out there, but let's see. I can drink about 64 ounces in half a day. No, a day probably. I don't know how many. It's
a lot of water.
Shit,
in
like a
fucking
year,
pool,
2 years
dude.
probably?
That's a good.
Probably longer than that. That's a lot of water in an above ground pool.
Shit.
What is it, like 4 feet?
Probably, I don't know.
Let's say a year. Let's say a year.
Damn, dude.
Let's say a
That's
year.
kind of average. I mean, that's kind of a lot for a year.
That's
a lot of water.
of fucking water, but
Holy
yeah.
shit. Well, thank you for answering. Sir.
Well, we won't have you do that. That's for sure. Okay. Question number 8. And this is a very serious question.
Okay.
I know Blue could do this for sure.
I know he can.
But Chris, if you were in an NFL game, could you make a tackle? Could you tackle somebody?
It's so crazy you asked that, bro. I had a dream last night that I was playing in the NFL.
He's like, I sacked Lamar Jackson, baby.
I was actually in the dream. I was a wide receiver on the Raiders, and like I was like running this route, and I was so worried about getting just clocked, like
Right.
coming the other direction. But that's crazy you asked that.
Surprise.
I can make a tackle in the NFL against an
Yeah.
NFL player.
Against an NFL player.
Absolutely not.
No,
Ain't no way, boy.
Throw your body out, and you might die. But
Dude,
hey,
I'm gonna end up kicking his ass.
Bro, imagine is Derrick Henry coming at your ass?
I was gonna say Aaron Jones coming
No,
at you.
Derrick Henry, bro. I mean,
Derrick
shout
Henry?
out Aaron Jones. I mean, shit, but Derrick Henry.
Any
you
of
see
those
that fool?
fuckers, yeah, dude.
Yo, dude, Derrick
Jesus,
Henry's a fucking buzz, son. That guy's just coming at you.
So Derrick Henry is a bus, a literal bus. Yeah. And Chris is gonna try to tackle him.
Hell
For
no.
fun. I don't think I
fall
can
on
do
the
it.
floor, bro.
Imagine being one-on-one in space with like Delvin Cook. Like he's just gonna fucking cook your ass like nothing, dude.
Oh,
He's gonna
Delvin Cook, I saw that. I saw that. That was pretty good.
All right, next question, Misa. Let's go. Number 9.
Yeah, speaking of sports, Chris, would you rather hit a home run as a pitcher, score a goal as a soccer goalie, or a touchdown as a lineman?
Joe's leaving again. Another fucking piss.
A goal is a goalie for sure.
Goal as a goalie?
Because nobody's expecting you to do
Right.
that.
That's true.
Nobody's,
that's a good
and it's almost like a smack in the face to the other goalie because it's like, hey, bro, you're not even. I had to come and do the job of everyone else, and you can't even do your job. Like,
Right. Damn.
Hey, I've done that on FIFA.
That was philosophical.
Yeah.
That was philosophical right there. I like it. All right, last question, Misa. Question number 10. This is the last one here. Last one I got. This is all I got in the chamber.
let's hear it.
It's all the ammo I have. All right,
a good
so
one, Chris.
question number 5, and it's a basic one. I just want to know what Chris's favorite song of all time is.
Oh,
One song. I don't want to hear, I got a few.
I'm a genius.
No, I want one.
no.
I know it is, dude. I know
what
it's
it
hard,
is.
but life is hard, dude.
Favorite song of all time?
True. Favorite song of all
I
time, man.
got you. Red
Yeah.
Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop. That's mine.
Nobody asked you.
We're asking Chris. Joe.
It's taking too long.
You just
Can't
got back
answer.
from another piss break. Comes back and immediately answers the question.
All right, my favorite song of all time is absolutely "Rebound" by Artie.
Holy shit. I've
Damn.
never
Never
heard
heard
that
of
song.
that
That's
song.
that's a fire song.
I
That is
absolutely love that song, and
That is
anytime I
fire.
hear it, I can never get tired of it.
Play it.
boom, boom. That's fire.
Okay, so what was it? Redo?
"Rebound"
Rebound by Artie.
by Artie.
Okay.
They actually heard a remix just recently of it, and it was even better than the original. Usually, the remix is not better than
Right. Very rare that happens.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
absolutely, and yeah.
All right. Those are fucking 10 random questions with our boy Chris Molina. Let's go around the room real fast, give everyone's final thoughts. We'll wrap this up so we can catch this USA-Mexico game.
Yep.
We're pressing against the clock here. Misa,
coming close.
Mr. Misa, final thoughts today.
Yeah, Molina, bro. It's good seeing you, man. Thank you so much for everything you do for our pod, bro. This pod cannot be how it is without your ass. Joe, I hope you actually fucking lose because I want to see you off your fucking phone, dude. But thanks for being here. Ralphie, Iggy's out there, Blue. I didn't drink any beer, but I'm sure these guys enjoyed them. And Chris, good shit, Chris. Everybody listening, guys. Thank you very much. You guys make sure to stay safe and stay fresh.
Joe, you got any final words real fast?
You know what? I want to shout out you guys. CP, Misa, Molina. You know, we doing something here. We're going places. Shout out to Molina for doing all the artwork. I love those thumbnails, dude. Getting down. All the way from Oregon.
Bend, Oregon, dude.
Bend, Oregon. It's beautiful out there. You guys got to check it out. I'm happy to be here. I gotta call my son.
Joe's
but
gotta
to make
go.
it short,
Joe's
I
gotta
love
go.
you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for all our viewers. Everybody, shout out fucking Ralphie. Shout out Blue, Iggy. Shout out everybody.
I gotta go.
I gotta run. I gotta blast, brother.
It's a pleasure.
Hey,
All right, Mr. Chris, final thoughts on today's episode, dude.
Bro, since episode 18, right?
18.
It's been a long time coming. I've been looking forward to this, and I'm so glad that we were able to make time. You know, it was hard to find the time to make it this week, but I'm glad that we made it happen, you know, and super excited to see that you guys are really, really thriving in the casa here and really making the studio your own. I'm proud to see it, and thank you so much for having me back on.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Good
Yeah,
shit.
dude, hell yeah.
Give him a round of applause, Misa. All right, guys. So episode 101 is in the books. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, liking us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and a review. Thank you guys for being here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Joe, Mr. Blue, Iggy, Ralph, Misa, Chris Molina, all the way from Bend, fucking Oregon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This was a great episode, guys. I just want to cheers you guys one last time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Put it right there. And with all that being said, guys, episode 101, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, we are...
Allah.
I get you tapered like a new fresh haircut. Put it in ignition, now a nigga got his keys stuck. Zanny got amnesia. Hoes down, G's up, bitch. Ooh, hit me back with